Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my February empties. So basically we are going to talk about my trash. No, but we are going to talk about everything that I have used up during the month of February. And I don't have too many things, so let's just get into it. The first one is the Body Shop Body Butter Duo. So you have one side where you have like a body butter, and then you have one side where you have a lotion. As you can see, there is still a ton of the body butter left, but I hate like the formula of this, and I think it has gone bad, so it's like super hard. But I did use up the lotion side, so I'm very happy about that. I mean, it's not an amazing scent, but it's not a bad scent. I did really enjoy using it, so happy I used that up. And then I used up another lotion, and this is the Naomi Campbell Cat Looks at Night, and this was in my Finish 8 by International Women's Day, but I used it up, so and stay tuned for the finale, which will go up on the 8th of March. But I used this up. The scent is, I use my body lotions in bed right before I go to sleep, and the scent was a bit too overpowering. I would have used it like when I was going out or something if I had remembered to do that, but I didn't, so I used it up just at night. And it was an okay body lotion, but nothing I would repurchase. We also have a nail polish, which is very exciting because it's the first time I used up a nail polish, and there is still a little bit in the bottle, but I hate like having to like tip the bottle when I do my nails, so I'm considering this one done. And it's by Mavala, and it's called Deep Blue, and they don't make this anymore, I couldn't find it when I googled it, which is a shame because it's a really pretty color and I really liked it. It lasted quite a while. I used this, and then on top of it I put the SC top coat, and I really like that like combination, and I have been wearing it in a few of my previous videos. So if you've seen any like dark blue polish, this is what I have been wearing, and unfortunately I can't repurchase that. And then we have one here which is called the Soap and Glory Kiss-Gas Instant Retouch Pressed Powder, and this is completely empty, as you can see. I use this to touch up my makeup when I'm at work, so I would use blotting paper, and then I would like go in with a powder brush and just put this on my T-zone. And I don't know, I would never repurchase this because I don't like the way it performed. It was not like super bad so that I would not want to use it up, but it's not good either. So really happy to get this out of my collection. I feel like when you put it on you could really see the powder, and I mean it's supposed to be for touch-up, so I mean, I guess sometimes you get oily and then you blot away the oil and maybe your foundation has separated a bit, and then I would put this on and you would sort of see the separation more sometimes. And I guess every powder would do that, but since it's called a retouch powder, I feel like it would not emphasize the the like wear on the foundation and rather make it look better. So yeah, I don't know, would not repurchase. And then we have the Beauty Made Easy oil blotting papers, and I got these in a glossy box and I really like them. The only other blotting papers I have tried are from NYX, and it's like a purple or lilac packaging, and I like these a lot more, and they are very inexpensive, like $2 less than the NYX ones, so I probably will repurchase this. I think I can only find them at one Swedish website, and I don't usually order from that one, so if I do I will definitely pick these up. And then I have this In Transit Camera Close-Up Mask, Moisturizer and Primer in one from This Works. And I had this, you can't even see it because it's so bright, but I had this in my subscription box Blitz product, and I finally just decided to use it on my hands and just get it out. So I'm so happy I got this out. This did not work well with any of the foundations I tried with it, so I would not use it as a moisturizer. I haven't tried it as a mask. I don't know if you put on a thicker layer, or I don't know. But yeah, I would not purchase this one, and it's expensive as well, so yeah. Okay, and the next product we have here is the Too Faced HangoverX Primer. So this is going to be a spoiler for my Finish 8 by International Women's Day. But I used this completely out. There is a pump, but I even cut it open so that I could get everything out. This is one of my favorite primers. I really feel like this does something for the longevity of my makeup. I am a bit too oily for this nowadays, because like a year or so ago, like a year and a half, I did not have a problem with oily skin, and then I really love this primer. But now that I have more oily skin, I would prefer a primer that was more like mattifying. So I was really happy to use this up before it got went bad. And I might repurchase this in the future depending on what my skin type is. But for right now, I don't have any backup in my collection, and I don't have any immediate plans of repurchasing it. Okay, and the next product we have here is the Dior Skin Nude Skin Glowing Makeup. So it's just a foundation, and this is in the shade 010, and I use this by mixing it with a tiny bit of a white foundation mixer. But one thing I have realized while using this is that this has been in my collection for a really long time, and this has since been discontinued, which is a bummer because I found out I actually quite like this foundation. My only negatives with it is that I get pretty oily, but it's a skin glowing makeup, so I mean I didn't expect anything spectacular for oil preventing, and it did settle into my lines in my forehead, which is a bummer since it's it's Dior. I think they sort of their target type is more older women. So I don't know why it would settle into lines, but I did really like it. It looked really natural on my skin, and my skin has been pretty good lately, so this has sort of a light to medium coverage, and I really like that on my skin this winter. So, and a thing that I have realized while panning this is that all the foundations that I have been panning since I started doing product pans, or consciously trying to use up my collection, I quite enjoyed all of them. None has been amazing or anything, they haven't become holy grail, but I did enjoy all of them. And I think that when I started buying more and more makeup, when I started panning, I had 25 foundations, and I mean that's a lot. It's excessive, and I think my why I bought so many was because I tried to find the perfect foundation, and I was sort of convinced that all of my foundations were not as good as I wanted them to be. And now that I have started panning and started using up a lot more foundations in my collection, I have realized that most of them I could make them work. I could make them work for me, and so that I felt very good in my skin. And I don't know, it's just I realized that I was trying to find something that I basically already had in my collection, which I'm very happy I found out, except for the foundation that I'm using right now. I think I only have a few uses left, which is good because I don't like it. But otherwise, every other foundation that I have panned, so I think it's 6 now or something, I have actually really enjoyed. So some panning thoughts and my February empties. Hope you enjoyed this video, and give this a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next one. Bye!